Okay, I'm going to be heading out here in just a minute to go scout the area. We're going to be bow hunting in a couple weeks. We'll be bow hunting for elk, so today my goal is to set a trail camera. We're going to leave it up there till the hunt starts and then pull it when we're there and see what's around. Other than that, I'm just looking for animal signs just to see if they're in the area. I hope this area doesn't get hit too hard on the archery hunt. It may. It's still a pretty rough area, far away from the roads. You can't get a truck there or four-wheeler there, so it's all hiking in. So hopefully that keeps out some people. But just gonna go for a good hike. Gonna bring my fishing pole because there's some good high mountain lakes up there, and try to see if I can catch a fish or two and just enjoy my day up there. So here we go, and I'll kind of walk you through as we go on, and hopefully we'll have a good day. I'm at the trailhead. Got the four-wheeler here. Got some visitors. Truck here. But man, that was a bumpy ride in. No wonder no one likes to come up here. But I like the four-wheeler because I feel like you can cover a lot of ground quickly. But my gosh, I should have loosened up the suspension because that was like, oh. But all right, I'm gonna start hiking. There's the trailhead. I'm just gonna start heading up that way and gonna have some fun. Oh, geez, wind. Here's one of the areas that we'll be hunting. It's a beautiful area. Just got all this, kind of got a couple of these openings and right here. And then there's a little reservoir or lake, whatever you wanna call it, to the right of me right now. So there's a lot of water up here still, which is good. Everything's still pretty green. Haven't seen any animals yet. Again, it's probably about 2 o'clock, so probably won't see a whole lot, but it's just awesome country. So I'm gonna start looking around for an area for a trail cam to see where the animals are coming to, and try to figure out where we're gonna focus most of our efforts. So again, with elk, you kind of got to hunt them where they are. So hopefully we can find out where they're hanging out and have a good plan when the hunt starts. So this is one of the lakes up here. I don't know if this is, I'm not going to put a trail camera anywhere right here, even though there's some kind of like areas that elk could follow right here. But you know, for the most part, if this stuff's undisturbed, there's no hoof prints in it really, anything like that. Like, they're not really using this one at all. So there could be some other ones I'm gonna have. There's gonna be some more wallow areas. Tons of hoof prints in here. Could be from deer, elk, moose. It looks like they're mainly deer and elk, nothing huge. So probably doesn't get used as much as I think it would, but not bad. There's some more areas, but this will give you a better look at the lake. Hopefully I don't step in some hole and sink down somewhere. Yeah, I love these high mountain lakes. There's hardly anyone ever up here. There's beautiful areas. So it looks like there's been some animals using this one too. Again, not a whole lot, but there definitely has been some. Water's pretty clear, so it probably hasn't been used in a minute. Well, I just spotted some mountain goats, so that's actually pretty cool. I'll see if I can get the binoculars up. Of course, I leave my spotting scope home, thinking I wouldn't need them, but yeah, I'm just watching them right now. They're not spooked or anything. They're just kind of hanging out, feeding on the bottom of these cliffs. It's always exciting to see some wildlife, especially some new species you haven't seen up here before, but pretty cool. Looks like two nannies and two young ones. Where are the kids? I can't remember, but and there's two more up above them. That's just pretty cool to see. I could probably just sit up here and watch them all day. We've always known they've been up here, and they even have a tag up here, but just didn't expect to see one today. I've walked this whole field. It's just got water running through the whole thing. And I'm trying to like find like, you know, footprints and, you know, sign that elk have been using this, and it's like, you would think this would just be like elk heaven right here. Like, it's just water, it's green, you feed all day long. Maybe they do, and I'm just not noticing. But like, I'm not seeing hardly any hoof prints. You would just think that this would be where they'd be, you know. But and maybe they do still come here. But I look in some of these like ponds, like the one right here, and you're seeing right here. I'm not seeing like a lot of signs, so I don't know. I'm gonna keep walking. I know there's some clearings a little further up, and just see if I can see anything else. If there's anything else more promising to put a camera at. So here's one of the areas I'm planning on trying to hunt. It's actually a pretty cool spot. You can see a lot of things. You can see if there's any animals coming out of those pine trees or that ridge line across from me. And I can just kind of watch this whole area. There's a lot of green stuff in here, a lot of good things for animals to eat. I think this would be a great spot to sit at early morning, late evenings, and see what comes in. I'm not sure how much water's down there. I haven't gone down there to look, and maybe I'll do that before I leave. I don't know if I'm going to set a trail camera here or not. Like I said, I'm not sure how much water's down there. That's what from what I can see up here, it's not a ton, but I'm just going to hang out up here for a little bit, see if I can see anything move, and I'll start heading out here in a little bit. So something I've been thinking about a lot lately is, you know, my family just left today to go to California to visit some family. So my wife and my boy went with my in-laws, and I was thinking, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go out and scout, and you know, this will be a good time to do it because, you know, I can just come up here and do a quick day trip. And but like, I always get like nervous coming up here, and I'm up here by myself, and not because I want to. I'm sure I could have invited my dad or my brother and seen if they want to go, but I think it's important, you know, to have some of these experiences, like, because it's not that I mean, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I do fear coming out here by myself at times. You know, you just never know what's going to happen. And it is a good thing to hunt with someone, to go on a hike with someone, just in case, you know, something were to happen. But, you know, I have some, you know, I got a satellite device that has an emergency service on it in case I ever got in trouble or anything. But I think it's, you know, Steve Ranella, he's kind of an outdoorsman that I've always looked up to. And I really respect what he says, but he would say something on one of his podcasts that you need to be comfortable being uncomfortable. And I think part of that is also just pushing yourself, doing new things and experiencing new things. Last year I did an overnighter on a archery elk hunt by myself, and that was my first time doing that, and it actually ended up being like pretty peaceful, and I never got panicked about anything. It was actually kind of a good experience to have, and realize like, oh, I can do this. This is no big deal. That wasn't bad. So, I mean, and I think it's just important to get outside your comfort zone, and come out, have fun, and work hard. And you know, my dream is to get a elk with my bow, and this is a pretty difficult area, and I don't know why I even keep coming back, because I know there's probably other areas I could go to and easily get it done. Not easily, but it's in any bull area. I want the opportunity to shoot a nice bull if there's one available, and if not, I can take a cow or a spike, whatever. This year, if it's an elk, it's within range. I'm going to put it down. You know, big steps for me is coming out and doing these things by myself. I've always gone out and done them with other people, but to go out and do something a little different has really been it's been challenging for me to like, all right, just go. And you always try to come up with excuses why you shouldn't do certain things, and then at the end of the day, you just ended up being disappointed that you just stayed home and did nothing instead of going out and challenging yourself. And you know, I've been sitting at home being comfortable my whole life. Why not to go out and change it? Andy Frisella, who runs First Form, it's a supplement company. He's kind of a no-nonsense guy, and I like a lot what he has to say when it comes to, just go do it. Like, stop giving yourself excuses. Stop saying, no, it's okay to be average. It's okay. You're at a good place in your life. Don't be complacent. Go out and push yourself and try harder, try new things. And if you go out and push and work hard, I think we'll be much happier and we'll live more fulfilled lives if we do that and to go experience new things. So I'm up here doing this today by myself, and it's been fun. I'm glad I did. I saw the Mtn Goats. I am seeing elk signs, so they are here. They are using some of these areas. And who knows how things will change. In 2 weeks, hopefully we see some more actions. But I'm gonna have some lunch and probably get off the hill here. So.
For some stroganoff. My favorite.
Something my dad and I have been talking about, specifically here with like Utah, is we come up to some of these crazy places away from everything, and we just feel like the forests are kind of empty. Like, I feel like we could hold so much more wildlife in these areas, but maybe it's the way they're managed. Maybe it is bad habitat. I don't know. It feels like there's just nothing sometimes. It's real weird. When I say that, but generally we're pretty successful when we hunt and we usually find animals. But like, I just feel like a place like this where there's like, I saw one hiker at the trailhead and they were heading out, just a husband and wife. That was it. And I doubt they came this far, but I feel like this place should just be crawling with animals. And again, I'm here at a bad time, like right in the middle of the day, so there's probably not going to be much moving around. It would probably be interesting to see if I stayed till dark, what I would find, but I'm not going to stay around that long. But it's just odd. I've always felt like that, but maybe it's just this area. Maybe it's just a different place. So, but it sure is beautiful though. Seems like there would be animals everywhere, and like I said, there probably are more than what I'm thinking. It's just they're all hunkered down right now, but pretty cool. Okay, I set my trail camera on this area right here behind me, so we'll see what's in the area. Give it a couple weeks, and then we'll be up here for the opener. Not the opener, the week after, and then I'll have a little device I just plug into my phone, and then it's an SD card reader, and I can see what's there. It's going to be doing video, so that's going to be pretty cool to see that. Hopefully we get something on there, and yeah, I'm excited to come back up here and see what's on it. So now we're gonna start heading out. So
the first thing that's going to make you unhappy is when you're not demanding enough of yourself. And the reason that's going to make you unhappy is because you know in your heart, in your soul, in your brain that you are capable of much more. And when you're not challenging yourself the way that you should be, you're going to feel dead inside. You're gonna feel empty inside. You're gonna feel frustrated. You're gonna feel angry. You're gonna hate yourself. You're gonna feel depressed. And the reason that you feel that way is because you're not pushing yourself as hard as you should be, which is counterproductive to what all the feel-gooders out there are telling you. They're telling you, oh, feel good about yourself. Oh, you know what? You're human. Oh, you know what? You should feel good. Oh, take a break. Fuck that. The reason that you feel like shit is because you've taken a break your whole fucking life.
On the machine, heading back down to the truck. It was a fun trip. Saw the Mtn Goats. Got the trail cam set up. Mission accomplished. Let's head home.